Have you ever heard of those mind-blowing prophecies? Like the ancient seer who supposedly foresaw the end of the world. But it never came to pass, or the religious texts that promised a savior would arrive on a certain date, only for that day to come and go without a hitch. Were these unfulfilled prophecies just total flops? Or do they carry a deeper meaning? What if prophecies aren't just about predicting the future, but rather some kind of mysterious force trying to shape reality itself? Picture this: in ancient Babylon, a wise priest with knowledge of the stars carved a warning about the empire's downfall into a stone tablet. But what if, instead of the prophecy coming true, the king acted on it, making a series of decisions that ultimately prevented disaster? Would we call that prophecy fulfilled, or was it altered by human hands? And if a prophecy can shape the future, does an unfulfilled prophecy mean it's still done its job? In this video, we're going to dive into the power of unfulfilled prophecies. They might not be failed predictions, but instead, a deeper mystical tool that's more complex than simply coming true. We'll uncover the real meaning behind these prophecies and explore how they could redefine our understanding of the divine. Since ancient times, prophecies have been the intersection of civilization and mystery. From the priests of Babylon to the seers of the Middle Ages, each prophecy carries the spark of ancient wisdom. Throughout history, countless prophecies were regarded as divine messages, seen as bridges between the gods and fate. But as time passed, many of these prophecies failed to materialize, sparking a rethinking of what the divine really means. Ancient sages believed prophecies weren't just about guiding the future. They were also tests, a way for the gods to use hints and gaps to encourage people to shape the future through their own choices, rather than relying on a fate already set in stone. In ancient Babylon, priests carved prophecies about the Great Flood, dynastic changes, and apocalyptic events into clay tablets. They believed the whispers of the gods would warn humanity before disaster struck. In Greece, the ambiguous answers of the oracle of Delphi often left people lost between doubt and hope. From Nostradamus in the Middle Ages, to biblical prophecies in England, to apocalyptic predictions in Eastern classics, these messages sparked widespread debate across cultures. Surprisingly, many unfulfilled prophecies don't signal failure. Instead, they subtly suggest the possibility that humanity can alter the future through free will. Philosophers have long recognized that unfulfilled prophecies hold a dual meaning. On one hand, they challenged the notion of linear time and fatalism, suggesting that the future isn't fixed, but is a dynamic tapestry, continually reshaped by each individual's choices. On the other hand, these unfulfilled prophecies are like the unfinished process of alchemy. They aim to lead humanity toward inner awakening and the purification of the soul. The ancients believed that the language of the gods wasn't about the accuracy of prophecies, but about their ability to inspire the human heart. Even if a prophecy didn't materialize as expected, the gaps it left behind could spark endless exploration and innovation. At the same time, modern quantum physics and consciousness research offer new interpretations of this ancient wisdom. Scientists have discovered that the observer's intent can influence the movement of particles in the microscopic world, suggesting that the future isn't absolute, but instead a field of infinite possibilities. Just as the Sumerian priests recorded mysterious omens on stone tablets, unfulfilled prophecies stir our imagination about the mysterious forces and untapped potential of humanity. Why have these teachings been hidden or misunderstood? by rulers throughout history because they challenge the established order and awaken the power of individuals to create their own futures. Only by daring to question, break through tradition, can we truly understand the deeper meaning of prophecies. They are not just historical records, but a call to awaken and seek the inner truth within us. When you start to reflect deeply on those unfulfilled prophecies, you'll realize that these mysterious messages are not as vague and elusive as they may seem. Instead, they are like energy codes hidden deep within the universe. Imagine an ancient seer, alone in the stillness of night, communicating with mysterious forces through ritual. The prophecy they leave behind is not just a simple prediction of the future. It is a call to awaken human potential, to challenge predetermined fate. His voice hums in the darkness, each word seemingly holding the power to change the world, waiting to be decoded by the right person. These unfulfilled prophecies are like a canvas left unfinished by fate itself. Every time you reflect on those mysterious symbols and hints in the quiet of the night, you'll notice they seem to tell you the future is not set in stone. It is a dynamic landscape, constantly reshaped by each choice we make and every inner awakening. Just as an alchemist, alone in the dark, stakes everything to turn heady lead into radiant gold, every unfulfilled prophecy is a test of human free will, guiding you to break the mold and embrace the unknown. What's even more fascinating is that these prophecies often appear paradoxical. They predict both destruction and rebirth. The apocalyptic scenes described in ancient prophecies seem to foretell the end of the world, yet they also hint at hope. Only through enduring the darkest times can true awakening and renewal emerge. This seemingly contradictory force pushes you to rethink the true meaning of the divine. Perhaps the divine isn't some omnipotent, untouchable entity, but rather a hidden force that continuously tests, sparks, and guides humanity's potential. As you close your eyes and immerse yourself in meditation, those unfulfilled prophecies seem to transform into subtle waves of energy, echoing deep within you. Each vibration quietly reminds youth truth is never a fixed fate, but a legendary story written with every awakening and choice you make. It is within this unique experience of inner and outer harmony that you may feel a mysterious call that transcends time and space. This is the message the divine is sending you, telling you that the power to change the future is in your hands, waiting to be transformed. How can we transform the profound wisdom hidden behind these unfulfilled prophecies into practical power to change our understanding of the divine and destiny? The key lies in internalizing the hidden messages of ancient prophecies and turning them into concrete practices in our daily lives. First, I recommend keeping a prophecy journal. Dedicate a few minutes each day to record any mysterious symbols, intuitive feelings, or vivid dreams that emerge in your thoughts, meditations, or daily life. Much like the ancient sages who etched omens on parchment, every mark in your journal serves as a silent transmission of cosmic wisdom. This journal will help you capture and interpret the subtle changes in your inner world. Next, regular deep meditation is essential. Find a quiet place, light a candle or incense, and create a noise-free environment for yourself. Close your eyes, focus on your breath, and gradually relax your body and mind. As your meditation deepens, you may experience a sensation of timeless flow, almost as if you're hearing the whispers of ancient seers. Treat this state as a prophetic conversation and engage with the dormant wisdom within your soul. You may be surprised to find that every silent moment holds the potential for life-changing insight. Additionally, studying the symbolic language and sacred codes of ancient texts is a powerful way to unlock this wisdom. By exploring mystical works from Babylon, Greece, and the East, you can begin to understand thought patterns that transcend time and space. Attending workshops or online courses and sharing your insights with like-minded individuals will also deepen your understanding of the multifaceted meanings behind these prophecies. The key is to view these ancient symbols as keys that unlock profound knowledge about the divine and fate, not just curiosities for surface-level exploration. You might also consider creating your own ritual. This is not only a spiritual exercise, but an active practice in engaging with and changing your reality. A ritual can be as simple as lighting a candle and reciting ancient phrases that resonate with your soul, or as intricate as building a small spiritual altar with objects that symbolize sacred power, such as crystals, ancient coins, or handwritten runes. Each time you perform this ritual, focus on your inner awareness and feel the resonance with universal energies, as if you're communicating with the mysterious forces behind unfulfilled prophecies. Over time, you'll find that these rituals not only bring peace to your mind, but also help you become more attuned to the hidden messages in your daily decisions. Finally, integrating modern scientific perspectives can be an effective practice. Quantum physics tells us that the observer's intent can influence the state of the microscopic world, which offers new insights into the unfulfilled nature of prophecies. Try practicing intention focus in your daily life. Before and after key decisions, spend a few minutes focusing on setting a positive expectation. You may find that the power of your thoughts can subtly shift the environment around you and alter the course of your reality. By applying these methods, you can not only deeply interpret the hidden messages in unfulfilled prophecies, but also transform them into practical tools for self-transformation and reshaping your future. Remember, the true power of prophecy isn't in whether it comes to pass, but in whether it awakens your inner potential and empowers you to challenge fate and create new possibilities. After this journey through time and mystery, we see that the unfulfilled prophecies are not failures, but a call to a hidden wisdom. They challenge our traditional understanding of the divine, suggesting that the divine is not just something distant in the heavens, but something active in every corner of our hearts. Perhaps every question mark left by the ancient sages in their prophecies invites us to redefine our relationship with the divine, not as an unreachable object of worship, but as a process of self-transformation and free choice, following an inner awakening. These prophecies teach us that the future is not a pre-written path of fate, but a dynamic canvas continually redrawn by every decision and insight we have. Just like an alchemist turning heavy lead into radiant gold, unfulfilled prophecies inspire us to change the present, to challenge established fate using our inner power. Each unfulfilled prophecy is like a mirror, reflecting our deepest doubts and desires, forcing us to ask, what is the true nature of the divine? Now, I want to ask you, are you ready to break free from outdated beliefs? Listen to those whispers across time, and use your own awakened power to reshape the future. Feel free to share your thoughts and stories in the comments. Let's explore how we can use our inner light to illuminate the darkness of fate together. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, because every step we take toward truth brings us closer to that forgotten mystical wisdom.